Hi, my name is Judy.
And my name is Chiela.
Welcome to JOOS Box.
You know how we do it?
Yeah.
So this is another episode of JOOS Box, and we will pick a topic from the box, and whatever topic that comes up, that's the topic we're going to be discussing.
Yep.
Please, you can get involved by leaving us your comments. Also get involved with the discussion. If you have any suggestion or if you have any nuggets that you want to share with us, feel free to do so.
Yeah, if you have any any topic you would want us to discuss about, feel free to drop it in the comment section.
Thank you. So you want to do us the honors of shaking the
Oh yeah, like you know how we already do it. This is JOOS Box. So we have topics in this box. We shake it, and then we pick a topic.
Go on.
Okay, and then that's what we'll be discussing. Now I'm going to be shaking the box. Yeah. Chela, you want to pick the topic?
Let me see.
Yeah. Let Chela pick the topic today. The last time I picked the topic. Okay.
Oh my God!
What have we got?
Relationships.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
That is a very interesting one.
I don't know. Relationships.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Everything, in fact, I think life is based on relationship.
True.
Life, everything about life is based on relationship. So it's a very interesting topic.
So what would you say is the definition of relationship? Relationship. That word, relationship.
Yeah. Things means differently to different people. For me, what does relationship really mean? It means what does it mean?
I think how you relate to things around you, how you relate with people. So relationship for me, I think, is the way you relate with one another.
Yeah.
Be it at work, be it in your community, be it in your home, be it with your children. So that's how you relate with them. That's what I'll call relationship.
Yeah.
Well, that's my definition of relationship. I don't know.
I mean, like I said before, relationship means differently.
Yes.
Anything can mean differently to different
Yes.
people. So what does relationship means to you?
Yeah.
Let
Drop
us
that
know.
in the
Let
comments
us know what it means to you. So relationship is, I think it's just, I would say friendship between people. Like you said, like she already said, relationship means how you relate generally, in life, to different things, to different people, maybe your friends, your partner, your children, your siblings, It's just, relationship means relationship.
And how you build that relationship as well matters, because like people from my side of the world, Africa, the way our relationship is different from other continents. For example, we're in Europe at the moment, so the way let's take for example parents and children relationship. There's so many things like us Africans that our kids do now. Oh my goodness. That
we didn't do that when we were growing up.
You dare not try
do it,
that. Or your mom will say, go and get me something from the kitchen, and you're gonna say, why can't you go and get it yourself? I beg your pardon. Oh my God.
That word is suicidal. Where we came from, where we are coming from, that word is suicidal.
Yes, it's an abomination.
It is.
Let's just leave it like that.
That wouldn't even cross your mind. In fact, before your parents are sending you errands, you're on your way already. Before they finish you, you're going on your way already.
Yes.
I mean,
there's a saying as well that say, obey before you complain. If you want to complain about anything, you have to go and do what they ask you to do first before you come back and complain. Because my sister, my brother, in short,
even at that, we don't complain.
But you can't even conceive it in your mind.
To complain.
And that's because of the way our relationship is. But coming down to here in Europe, it's a completely different. The child can have a say and tell you they don't want to do it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you get into like negotiation and arguments and stuff with your children, and then you're looking at them like thinking. So, but then you think, oh yeah, but we're Africans, and in our home we should have our African values in our home. But then you're forgetting you're living in a society that is systematically set in a particular way, that the children actually have those external interference. So I'll give you an example. Like my son, for example, when he was still in, I think was it primary school now? I can't even remember. I think when he was in primary school, and I tell him something, and then he said, "No, my teacher said."
Exactly.
My teacher said no. I'm like, your teacher and me. Where are you going to? Where are you going to listen to? I am your mom. You should be listening to me. And what I have learned to do is to tell him why the teacher is saying that, and I'm telling him why I'm saying that. He weighs it and look at which one is more advantage for me, or which one is easily implemented. That's the way I've brought them up. You know, whenever someone says something to you, don't forget people have intentions of why they're doing things in a certain way. I have your good. I've got your good interest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm your mom.
Yeah,
and I want the best
for you. Exactly. So if it's like they give you work and they tell you, like for school, they give you school work and they tell you, oh, you don't have to stress yourself to do it. But then they mark you on it.
Yeah.
And if the child will say, okay, my teacher said, I don't have to stress myself, so I can do it or I cannot do it. It doesn't matter. I'm still fine. But then what the teacher does not tell them is, we're gonna use those things to assess you.
Exactly.
So if you score 0, they'll put 0 there.
Yeah.
The teacher will not say, I'm the one that told them not to stress themselves. Do you get? So when my son said things like that to me, I'm like, are you okay? Like, your teacher is saying that to you because by law, people they want to be politically correct. They're like, oh, you're not pushing the child too much. I'm sorry to say, some children need pushing. Some children, all they need is words. Some children are different, and they receive things and process information differently. So you need to know what kind of child that is. So for school, they generalize most things. It's now that they're trying to separate, able children, less able, and and then provide support.
Yeah, I mean, she just talked about the relationship between the mother and her child. And what is your relationship between you and your child? We have different types of relationships. So now, let's move over to husband and wife relationship.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Husband and wife relationship.
Oh my God.
For me, first of all, I would say, what works for you? Excuse me, I think I've got a cold. As you can see, I've got my scarf on. Not that it's cold in here, but I just want to keep
weather.
warm.
I mean, the weather is really cold.
So sorry and pardon and excuse me if I cough every now and then.
Your excuse.
Relationship between husband and wife is different because for me and my husband, and Judith and her husband, we have different personality. Judith has a different personality and her husband has a different personality. So what works for them might not necessarily work for myself. So, and I think that's where people get a lot of misconception. They say, your husband did this, did you do that? And I'm thinking, her husband has a different personality, this different character to that person. So if you want to apply that style to your relationship,
you want to destroy your
it might not necessarily work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but this is why I always say to people, whatever strategy or whatever decision or system that you decide to build your relationship on, if it's not working, re-strategize. There's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I tried this, it did not work, try something else. Don't say, oh yeah, I've tried, and then you leave it like that.
Relax.
This is what I always say, because people are in different seasons. Some people are dealing with what's it called again, when they're getting older.
I mean, the hormones changes. As we grow older, we change. We change in our physical appearances, we change in the way we behave, we change in a whole lot of things. So you might start seeing a different character than what you're used to before. You just have to find a way to deal with it. And don't forget that these are two people. Nobody's perfect, don't forget.
Never.
These are two imperfect people. Coming together. To build a home. So it cannot be perfect. That is why you will not compare your relationship or your home or your marriage to your neighbors or to your friends. We are all different and we are all uniquely different. You understand? We are all uniquely different in our own ways. So you just have to find the way that works for everybody to maintain peace, to maintain happiness, to maintain joy and laughter, because you need it. These are things that you need to live your life, to live a happy life, and to fulfill destiny. You understand? You don't want to come. There are lots of things that can make you very unhappy. Somebody might be saying something somewhere, and you hear it, it makes you unhappy. but you just have to find a way to make yourself happy, to accept some things and even make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
So it's not good that we compare ourselves to others. Remember, we are all uniquely different. Like I said before. So
and then the other thing is, there's a lot of things going on social media. This is what I always say to people. With social media, people have different intention on when they create content, what they want to achieve. Trust me, a lot of people don't have you in mind when they are producing content. They want views, we want views as well, but I'm not gonna come here and make up stories because there's no need for it, you know, at the end of the day. And so people have all those intentions, and people can go to any length, and they don't really care which home, which person they're destroying, and they bring it on social media. So to be honest with you, on social media, when I get information from social media, I always go and double check. I always go and double check. There's somebody that says the person died, and the person haven't died, and then people were sending condolences, and then the person came and I'm still alive, and I'm like, who is spreading this kind of malicious?
Why would you even just sit down and just put a post and say, oh, rest in peace, when you know that this person is still alive?
Or maybe they've heard it from somewhere, they haven't confirmed it, and they're running with the story. You know, this is how people project propaganda. You know, they just bring up stories, and then people start running with it. So to me personally, taking relationship advice from social media, I'm sorry, social media is just words. When you are the one living the life, so you need to see what works for you know, works for you. So like I said, what works for me might not be what works for Judith, might not be what works for you. But relationship is hard work. If you're a lazy person, I'm sorry to say, if you're a lazy person, you're not ready to sacrifice, you're not ready to give way, you always want to be on the winning side, you almost want to win all the arguments, sometimes just walk away. Do you get it? Because people will always, you know, people will always argue, people will always want their points to be heard. So sometimes, you know, you don't have to like, okay, it's getting out of hand now, let me just, you know. And the other stuff I'm going to say regarding relationship from God's point of view, you see, God told us how relationships should work between man and wife. He said, husband love your wife,
and
wife submit. See that those two words, God has a reason why He has asked for your relationship to work. I know some people might say, oh, we're not Christians. I totally understand where you're coming from. But you know what? You find that women, that they love their husband like more than their husband loves them. That is the job of the husband. They're supposed to like love you. So they because they love, they do stupid things like fighting other women. Like your husband goes to cheat, for example, and you're going to go and fight the woman. It's your husband that has the responsibility that is committed to you. Don't get me wrong, there's some women that purposely set trap.
At the end of the day, you keep fighting. Because at the end of the day, it's your husband who has done this thing to you, not the woman, not the other woman. So it is your husband you should, you know, have a discussion with. I mean, you need to settle the issue with your husband and not with the other woman, because trust me, you will keep fighting. So there is no need for that. No need.
There's no need. But like they say, love covers a lot of things. You long suffering. Long suffering means you're there enduring, patient. You need it though. Tolerance. You know, be able to and have faith and hope. Like this, if things are not going well, you know, have and believe and pray that it's going to get better, because that's the only way. All the stuff that you do is not actually by your power. You see, that's why a lot of people make mistakes. They feel that, oh, I got this money by myself, this wealth by myself. If you know it's from God and it's the grace of God that has made you to attain those things, then you need to be thankful, because that's the only way that you can sustain what you have. But when you start getting into your head, you become like Satan that thought, oh, I have powers like God does, so I want to be God. And look at the thing goes, how the thing goes for him. How did the thing go for Satan?
In fact, his own.
Yes, Satan wants to bam. He wants to chill like God.
Oh my God.
And then what did God do to
Oh
him?
my God. In fact, that one is a topic for another day.
And we're not trying to preach. I know some people like say, oh, these people, But to be honest with me, a lot of the things I do is based from the
that's our
scriptures.
background.
Yes, that's my background. It's worked for me. So there's nothing anybody can come and say to me today and say, oh, God is this, whatever, you're paying tithe. There's lots of things going on social media. Don't pay tithe, don't pay offering, you know what, do what's good for you. What is good for me? Don't come and tell me what to do. I've come a long way with God, and I'm still going further.
We have the book, we have the Bible.
Exactly, our manual.
The problem with us Christians, we're not trying to be religious.
Yeah,
the problem with us Christians, we're too lazy.
I know.
We're too lazy to pray. We're too lazy to study the Word of God. At the end of the day, if we are not too lazy to study the Word of God, trust me, nobody will be able to come and deceive you and tell you what not.
It's true.
Everything is there. You don't need anybody.
And if you need help, you ask God. God can tell you, even the minute
He will tell
thing.
you.
He will tell you.
He will tell you.
He will tell you.
He will tell you. He will not leave you. He's our helper. If you need help, you don't need anybody. You just need God.
That's it.
And you get the help you need. And everything, like I said, is in the Bible. Everything you need to live a successful life, to live a good life, is in the Bible. It's all there. So nobody will come and tell you, oh, God say this. If you are true with God, you can hear from Him. He speaks to us in different ways. He can speak to you through dream. You can hear Him clearly. Depends on your relationship
with
we're
Him
still
and
talking
how
about
He speaks to you. Yes.
Yeah, we're still talking about relationship
with God as well.
God.
So we're chipping that into. So
you see that everything about life has to do with relationship. Everything. Now we've talked about relationship with your partner,
and we've added relationship with God as well. You have to have if you don't have relationship with Him and you want to, trust me, there's nothing stopping you. You can have. God is always there for everybody. His grace is sufficient for everybody.
He's closer than you think. He's
definitely
closer.
All you need to do is to ask and study His word. You can't pick and choose, and I think that's another problem. People pick and choose when it's convenient. There's things in the Bible that it's not convenient. It's sacrifice as well. God wants to try and test you. Some people ask me questions like, oh, if God is love, why are people dying? That's the question people always ask. I'm like thinking,
why are people dying? You can't ask why people are dying. People will always die.
Yes.
We're not here to live forever. When it is time for us to go, we go. The only problem is there is what we call untimely death.
Yes.
People die untimely when it's not their time. When it's not the set time. When you were born, God set a date for you to come back to Him. But the problem we are having is people don't live till the time God has set, the appointed time. Exactly. People don't live to the appointed time. Their life is cut short. That is where the problem is. If not, we all will die something. That is how God has designed it.
Everything has consequences. The Bible says all have sinned, they have done what? They've fallen short of the glory of God. The same thing happened to Adam and Eve in the garden. When the devil did that,
came in the first place.
It cost them eternal life. So that's how this death issue came about. Anyway, so at the end of the day, that's the redemption that we have now is through Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day,
so what is your comment? What do you have to say about the relationship between a husband and wife? If you have any what's it called, any
suggestions, nuggets,
any ideas, what I'm looking for, any advice, any advice for us and for people out there who will be seeing this video, please don't just drop your comments. Give us an advice. What has worked for you? Share with us. Somebody can apply it to their lives and it could work as well. Just help us out in that area.
We also have relationship at work.
Yes.
Some people, I know people that they change jobs all the time. Oh, this person doesn't like me, my manager doesn't like me, and then they change work. Or they quit their job and they go and sit at home.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I always say to people, I can get on with everybody. Well, I think I can.
Yeah, you can't. Depend. That is your mindset.
Yes, it's a
mindset.
I can get on with anybody. All I have to do is study that person, and then walk around that. you know, at the end, sometimes you might have to do certain things or adjust the way you relate to them so that there can be peace. Somebody always has to be the peacekeeper. Otherwise, relationship is not going to work. So if I have a manager or boss, thank goodness I've never really had any. You know, the kind of person that I am, I think people just love me, right? No, I'm joking. But what I mean is, you know, if you're open, you don't have any hidden agenda, you're not gossiping. Yeah, you're not, when people are gossiping about a colleague, you join in. You know, I tell people off actually. You know, when they're talking about, I say, oh, that's not nice. If somebody was talking to you about that, would you like?
I mean, if someone is talking about you, and you get to know how would you feel?
Exactly.
Most of the time, when relationship with colleague at work, I mean, or even not with colleague at work, relationship all over the place or in general, you should, before you do anything to anybody, you should put yourself
in their position.
If someone talks about you the way you're talking about
somebody else,
how would you feel?
That
is the same way that person is going to feel when they get to know. So why would you do it? Why would you keep doing it? So there's no need to do it. Just keep good relationship. You understand? Be straightforward, be truthful at all times,
and do your work.
Because
I think that's the problem as well. When people don't do their work and somebody start saying, oh, they're picking on me. Do your work. If you've been paid to do work, go there and do work. If you can't do it, ask for help, ask for support. Nobody's going to kill you. It's better that you speak out and get the support you need so you can continue your work than, you know, stay there and be saying, oh, they said to me, oh, that I'm late, I'm coming. If you're coming late to work, then work on your timekeeping so that people don't say, oh, that one, they're always late to work, and they always have one excuse. And if you're someone that's always calling in sick when you're not sick, you know, all those kind of little things is what gives people.
You can get a query. If you keep doing one thing over and over again, your boss will definitely get frustrated and they will say something to you. And if you don't want to be said anything bad to, then you just walk around your timekeeping, your work. Make sure you're doing your work. You know, and like she already said, if you need help, just ask, and I'm sure you will get help.
Definitely. So we talked about relationship with parents and children. Talked about relationship with work in terms of with your colleague, your employer. We talked about relationship with God. We talked about relationship with spouse. And what about we didn't talk about relationship in terms of courtship before people get married.
That is very important. I mean, in the aspect of marriage, that is one very important aspect. Before you get married, it's always good for a courtship. What
is the purpose of this courtship? Because I think there's a big misconception about the way people feel what courtship is about.
I mean, for me, I think courtship is a period where these two people who are involved get to know each other better before they go into marriage proper. So that is the period where you really have to lay everything down.
Vulnerable.
It's a very tough period as well, because you're trying to know this person and this person is trying to know you. You're trying to lay all your cards down, what you've done before, what your life in general. So you just need to be straightforward. You need to lay it all out, because you don't want a relationship where you don't want a situation where you get into this relationship fully. I mean, I'm talking marriage now, and then some things come up, and then
but there's not most people don't actually open up on it.
Most people don't open up,
because people are feeling people feel, oh, if I show this side of me, this person, it might put this person off. If I show that side of me, it might put somebody up. Let me withhold that information. What I would say to you is, it depends on the kind of information it is that you would withhold. Like if you have a terminal illness, for example,
you can't withhold
that kind of information. If you have some medical issues, I wouldn't say withhold that. And from Africa, where we come from, if you're into diabolical things, I don't think anybody would.
Shella is like that. Don't mind her.
I don't think anybody.
That's how she is.
I don't think anybody will say my dad is Babalawo.
But if
we worship idols.
If your dad is Babalawo at the end of the day, and he does these things for people, divination and all of that kind of stuff, people will already know anyway.
But okay, say for example, they're here in the UK and the father is Babalawo in one village in Nigeria, how is that person going to know? Or maybe they're getting married to a white person. Exactly. And then the father will be doing
Don't mind Jiela. I mean it's a very serious
I don't
topic.
know.
We may be laughing, but it's funny, and at the same time it's serious.
Or you're religious. No, this is true story, yeah. This guy is a Muslim, yeah, and this lady, she's like a proper Christian. They met, and the guy pretended that he's a Christian.
What?
I'm not joking. After they got married, the guy brought his mouth out and like, I don't know, but the woman's like, what's going on? Find out that the guy actually is a Muslim, and the guy said, oh, because he loves her and he wanted to marry her, and he knows that if he tells her that he's a Muslim, she wouldn't have gotten married to him. Is that not married by deception?
That is married by deception. I mean, no matter the love, the woman can actually just...
She didn't have any choice now. She's a Christian. She has entered. Waiting again.
You see what we're talking about? You don't hold people to ransom like that. It's deceptive. It is not good. I mean, you need to let your partner know what it is with you, what he's getting into. That's because she's a Christian. That is why she didn't end the relationship.
I know. So she's probably going to proper intercession and start praying like God intervene.
Exactly.
You know.
What if the person isn't a Christian or isn't a believer of any kind, of any sort, and then this person can just do anything? I mean, they will just pack and go. So is it not better? Do you let the person know before you get into that marriage? Is it not better a broken relationship, a broken engagement? It's better than a broken marriage for me. So let the person know. If the person cannot put up or cannot handle what you're telling him or her, it's better you go your separate way before you get into that marriage. To be honest, you don't want to be a divorcee or things like that. It's good we speak up to avoid things like that. Yeah.
Okay, so people, you've heard it. If there are other types of relationship that we haven't mentioned,
that you would love us to talk about, please let us know and we will talk about it.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much for watching.
This was a nice discussion. Was in a relationship. You're going to pick the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is no problem.
Okay, so we were gonna do game time, but you know what I was thinking? Let's do a riddle. I ask you a riddle and then you ask me a riddle and then see, because we don't have our moderator here that actually helps us to organize
Chilla loves games.
I love games because
I will say we just.
I'm a fun person. She's the boring one.
I'm not boring. Do I sound boring?
I don't want to subject you guys.
Do I sound boring, people?
I'm the fun one.
They don't. They know I don't sound boring.
Okay, first question. I'll go first riddle. What is tall when they're young and short when they're old?
They're young.
Yes.
And short when they're old.
Yes.
Humans can go tall when they're yeah, some people they're tall, and when they're getting old.
You mean they hunch?
No, they just start coming down. I mean, what is tall, and when they're growing old, they come down.
It might not necessarily be a human. It might be something else. That's why it's a riddle.
I know.
Is your final answer human?
Guys, help me out.
Yeah, please, if you know what it is, type it there for her.
Yeah.
We will have to look at the comment section later. Yeah? Is that your final answer?
Yes, Chi.
Okay, it's a candle.
Oh! It's your head.
This is the top
that is true. It's a candle, isn't it? It's long, it's tall, and when it's melting, it goes down. Yeah, that was a clever
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, your turn. Don't ask me.
What? This lady, see, I'm just a straightforward person.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know this riddle game. I'm not.
Yeah.
What should we ask our people?
I'm a riddle specialist.
Yeah, that's why she chose to win.
Oh no, but you can actually, it doesn't have to be a riddle. You can ask me something else. Anything.
You know I'm not good at this. I ask you now. Riddles.
It doesn't have to be riddles.
Okay. So, what grows in the season? Yeah. And then in another season.
Yeah.
it becomes dry.
Leaves, of course. Autumn leaves falling down, brown, yellow. My son used to sing that song.
Why is she so good?
No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm good like that. Don't mind me.
Don't mind her.
Okay, my turn. So, what is at the end of a rainbow? Yeah, a rainbow. At the end of a rainbow.
What's at the end of a rainbow?
Have you seen a rainbow before?
Yeah, of course. It's got different colors.
Just because it has different colors doesn't mean it's a rainbow.
Rainbow's got different colors, isn't it?
Has.
Don't mind her.
Okay.
So, rainbow with different colors at the bottom. At the bottom is...
Or at the end of a rainbow.
At the end of the rainbow, on both sides is cloud.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's cloud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys think she got it right? Type your answer.
What do you think it is? What do you think the answer is?
Is that your final answer? Okay. It's the letter N. That is at the end of a rainbow. Because all the colors come down and they form that letter N. At the bottom.
What should we do to her?
Ouch! Judith, no, you're abusing me.
Okay, let me...
I need to go and see my GP now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give her one hard one.
Okay.
Bring it. What should we ask her? Okay. How many verses are in Psalm 23?
The Lord's my shepherd.
No.
He makes me to lie down in
I didn't ask her to recite Psalm 23.
He restores my soul.
No.
He leads me in the path of righteousness. How many verses have I done so far?
No. I didn't ask her to recite Psalm 23. I said how many verses. Okay. How many books are in the whole of the Bible?
That one is easy now. 66 books. Starting from Genesis, which is the first book, to Revelation in the New Testament, which is the 66th book.
Please, let's clap for her. Let her just take the marks.
Yeah, but how many verses are in
Psalm 23?
I think it's 7. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not a lot.
No, it's very short. That is why you can recite it.
I can never forget now because my birthday is 7, so I will always remember. Yeah.
And 7 is a very special number.
It is because
I'm born. Perfection.
It's my birthday soon. I'm born. I was born on the 7th of March.
She was born on the 7th of March.
So wish me happy birthday.
In advance.
In advance, yeah.
Oh my God. Look at how the birthday
thing
is doing
happy
her.
Birthday to
Oh my goodness. Today is just 4th. It's not her birthday yet. She's asking
but it's on Monday now. So once the weekend is over,
so people,
it's going to be my birthday.
It's going to be Sheila's birthday. Please drop a comment to wish her a happy birthday. Please let us make her day, okay?
Yeah, special person.
Happy birthday.
Born on the 7th, the best number in the whole world.
Oh, Lord.
A number of perfection. Born in the month that's the only month that has a literal meaning. March. Marching forward. You get that?
My goodness.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's a special lady.
Thank you.
She's my friend. She's
and
my body. She's my twinnie, my sister. Please help me celebrate this beautiful lady. She's lovely. She's nice. She's good to her family as well, and everybody that comes across her loves her. Yes. And I hope we have been able to kind of put a smile on your face, on your relationship, and all of that. And stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe,
share,
comment,
like,
and
follow us. Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're having our website soon.
Yeah,
www.knowledgestudios.com.
Yes.
So trust me, we're going to be putting a lot of stuff there, different sections that you can visit, so that when it's up and running, we will let you guys know. It's not going to be long, but very soon it will be up and running, so you can visit our website too.
So thank you once again.
Thank you guys.
You are the ones that are keeping us
here.
So we say thank you, and we hope to see you
soon. Yeah. So you're watching JOOS.
JOOS Box. What's this?
Thank you for coming on. JOOS Box. And thank you for watching JOOS Box. And we are bringing you JOOS Box again. JOOS Box.
Very soon. And you're watching JOOS Box on.
I think they've and
you're watching JOOS Box
on Nolly Juice Studios.
Yes. We love you.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you soon.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.